Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of town. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about two things. It's about maturity, one, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with MP. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. 2 points. That one goes. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Achua. Brunson surveying the D. Towns high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. What's striking about Karl-Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And so here's New York, following the three-pointer by MP. Towns high post. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Banks. And it's good for 2. MP's got 5.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Achua. Towns the screen. Here's Brunson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Here's Bitadze. MV, that's for 2. Again, the Magic score.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Bitadze.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get the rebound. And Banchero, and he banks in the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
McBride passes to Towns. Brunson the bounce pass. Here's McBride. Out of hand on it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to McBride. Fires from the line. And he lays it straight in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
MP, no good. Knicks trail by 7. And Hart has it in the corner. Great defense that time from Banchero. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Here's Banks. The Knicks making the shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Banks has got 12 in the game.
Got to contest that pick from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 3 from MP. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Brunson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Brunson goes in. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Banks. Good ball movement here by the Magic. On the wing, MP. Banchero outside. On the wing, MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And here is Achua. No scoring in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And it's Banchero missing. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. Banchero kicks to Banks. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Banks. Suggs with the ball. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Achua. Back to Brunson. Goes up to the stripe. Banchero grabs the board.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Banks. Banchero outside. Back to MP. There's Bitadze, defended by Towns. The 3 from MP. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Suggs against Brunson. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Banks. And MP throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. And you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All these.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Back to Robinson. Payne gets a wide open look. And the Knicks miss again.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the inside. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Shamet. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Magic leading by 18. A three ball. And that one's good. MP's got 26.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Knicks trail by 21. To Hakordi, back to Brunson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And here's MP for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 29 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brunson outside. Good, nice job down low.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Orlando Magic. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played. They're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Landry Shamet, Jalen Brunson out there with Robinson. And it's Dadier in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. The level he played at that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Kolek. And again, New York with the triple. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Inside. Takes it out to Banks. Back to Isaac. Ben Carroll left side. Outside Banks. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got a pair of triples in the second half for Orlando. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Brunson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Van Carroll. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
So obsessed with this top.
Thinking pays off big. What a block.
Again for hair string. Putting earrings to tie in with the belt. And then listen, this one has earrings and bangle fish. Black sunglasses.
Here's Brunson. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Banks kicks to Isaac. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
Today, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Brunson, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
New York's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shannon the pass to Robinson. Here's Shannon. Hasn't made one yet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this one.
Pass to Isaac. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Banks. The Knicks making a shot. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Kolek. Brunson, the bounce pass. Kolek, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Banks. Robinson pulls it in.